Hello everybody, this is Peter from Philadelphia. These days a lot of we Hi, this is Peter. These days we hear a lot of noise about immigration related issues by Trump, elected President Trump and his cabinet members such as Elon Musk and then his partner. Those people gonna be operated a new department of those, and then they are talking about how they're gonna do the immigration, but President elected Trump, he is super support of for the H-1B visa. So I just wanna talk about what is a H-1B visa is stand for, and then who are the qualified for this process, and then how the USA big tech company or finances institution, they are using these types of workforces for their benefit. So let's walk through it. Okay, the H-1B programs allows employers to the skilled foreign workers in specialty occupations and authority the temporary employment of qualified individuals who are not otherwise authorized to work in the USA. And we may wonder who is eligible for H-1B visa. H-1B status is available to a person who has been offered temporary professional positions by a USA employer. This is just types of work permit that employer like Google or Microsoft or Tesla or SpaceX. This is just example. If they need a certain skilled person with a good reputation or things like that, they are offering that visa status quote to a person, because of these big companies, they have a certain portion of cases they can handle it per year according to the immigration law. So that's why they are offering that H-1B visa to a person who is willing to work for them, and then the company is interested in the particular candidate. They are offering those type of visa. So I was curious about how many cases apply for the H-1B visa, and then how many cases who has a H-1B visa apply for the green card yesterday. So I just want to share my research to the several AI search engines. So you have to use those type of search engines if you are interested in working the USA companies who is studying in this country as a foreign student. I came to USA as a foreign student, and that's why I am interested, and then I got my green card long time ago, and then I became an American citizen several years ago. That's why I am interested about the immigration policy that throughout the USA history. And since I came to USA, I came to the USA in 1991. That's why actually 94, 91, yeah. So I used to be a foreign student from 1991 through 2000. That's why I am interested about the American immigration history. Okay. The first question I asked to search engine is that how many cases are approved from the H-1B to green card since 2000 in the USA annually. And then search engine, the search engines did not provide a specific result, but their answer was 28% of a million green card issued annually. So 25% of a million green card issued annually. Among them, 30% of a green card applicant were approved in 2024. So it is so hard to get the green card from the H-1B visa to green card. But later on, I'm gonna go back to the H-1B visa. But just briefly, I just wanna mention that how the legal process is hard to get the green card from the H-1B visa to green card. Who wants to live in this USA as a legal alien? And then second question I asked was what is the average processing times H-1B visa to get the green card? And then they said PERN level certification, which has which is like the work permit. It takes 3 to 18 months. And then next step is I-140 form petition. It takes several months to years. And then another step, which is called I-485 adjustment of status, takes 6 to 16 months. So it takes a while to get a green card from H-1B visa. If you are interested in to get obtain a green card, you should select, or you should pick the good lawyer so you can process your status change. And in fiscal year of 2017 and fiscal year of 2018, approximately 37,000 lawful permanent residents was only 31,561. So usually the average numbers is annually the 140,000 people get a permanent residence status. So, and then the other question I asked was which country have the highest number of H-1B visa holders to transmitting to green card. You may guess that those countries who has a lot of a high population, they are that will be like China or India, right? That's correct. In H-1B visa approved in fiscal year of 2023, Indians made up 72.7% of H-1B visa approvals. And then number two countries national gonna be followed by the Chinese individuals at 11.7%. So Indian and then Chinese people, they have a high portion of H-1B visa due to they focus on the higher education, and then they are willing to come to the USA due to the domestic economic situations, as you know. So, and they wanna get the money, and then they wanna have a better life. So we cannot criticize them, okay? Even you and I, we are living for the better life. So let's skip it. And then another question I asked, which country have the highest access rate for H-1B visa holders transmitting to green card? And the countries with smaller applicants, good such as a small country like Jamaica, Jordan, or Belgium have some of the highest success rate to get the H-1B visa, because of the US CIS and then other immigration institution, they made the rules that they give each country has a certain portion of percentage of how many people to get the H-1B visa annually. That's why if your country, your originate country has a lot of high populations, and then you're gonna get into the higher competitive market to get the H-1B visa. It's include Japan or South Korea as well. Okay. And another question I asked was which metro areas have the highest success rate to get the H-1B visa holders. It was so interesting. You may know which metro area has a lot of foreign workers, and then they had those people who is working in the finance sectors and tech sectors. And then answer was metro areas with the highest success rate for the H-1B visa, higher transitions to green card. Green card tend to have a similar applicant like Durham, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, known as those area has a lot of research institution, so we call that as hub of research tier. So larger hold like New York City and San Diego or San Jose of Dallas dominates two overall H-1B visa approvers, but more competitive, potentially lowering individual success rate. Let's say, and then we may wonder what factors contribute to the which success rate of the H-1B visa holders in these metro areas. Several factors contribute to the high success rate for the H-1B visa holders transmitting to green card in certain metro areas. Number one, advanced degrees. Metro area like San Diego of California or Ann Arbor of Michigan have a high share of the H-1B visa holders, which USA earned advanced degrees, which boost green card eligibility. Those people have at least master degree or doctoral degree. Okay, so in the second factor of why the H-1B visa concentrated in the metro areas is that there are a lot of research institutions located, like Durham Hill, North Carolina, benefit of universities and then research institution exemptions. And then another one, we are all famous of why the USA government today focus on the science and technology throughout the previous president era. That is a STEM convention, and then they are targeting for the high demand of STEM occupations in regions like Silicon Valley and then Boston area or New York City, things like that. And another factors, employers sponsorship. Without the employers request or support, people have the higher degrees, they cannot get the H-1B visa. So employers' sponsorship is very important. And then another question I made was, let's go to which university has a lot of those type of programs. Which country, which university located in San Diego, and how many international students enrolled annually. The reason I ask about the international student body, because America is the composite of immigration throughout American history. That's why I ask about this kind of questions. And San Diego is home to several universities. Number one university is University of California in San Diego. Enrolled over 10,000 international students annually, comprising about 25% of the total student body in the University of California in San Diego. 25% of total student body. And then what are the top programs for international students interested who are applying for the University of California in San Diego? The top programs for international students at University of California, San Diego include graduate programs such as masters in MSc in computer science, MSc in data science, and another one is a MBA. You know that these three areas are popular among the international students who are willing to come to the USA to study abroad. And then another one, undergraduate major. Which undergraduate major is so popular among international students at the school? The biotechnology, engineering, political science, and fine arts. These four areas is globally recognized. And then what are the most popular graduate programs for international students at UC San Diego? As I said, masters in business analysis, or masters in computer science, and the master degrees in bioengineering or biomedical, and then engineering and finance or financial mathematics are the top popular among the international students. Let's go to up, and then what doctoral degrees degree programs are offered at UC San Diego. Medicine, pharmacy studies, biology, and chemistry, and computer science. This type of science-related majors are the top, best, popular, things like that. And then I ask about what types of research institution located in the Durham Hill, North Carolina. That area has also the top popular university, such as Duke University, and then they have a Research Triangle Institute. There are a lot of institutes located in that area. And then another one is an Institute for the Medical Research is in those regions. And then velocity, like clinical research groups also located in those areas. So every single state who are popular among the international students, they have a university, popular universities and research groups. That's why a lot of people, a lot of the foreign students are coming into the USA to study for their future life. It is interesting that we may think that ordinary American people think that USA, international students, they do not contribute any economic benefit to ordinary American people. But that's not true. They bring their own money, they spend their own money, and then things like that. Let's dip into those type of information, okay? Since the 2000, international student enrollment in advanced degrees such as a master or doctoral programs in the USA has grown significantly. Let's say for the master's degree, approximately 602 international students have enrolled in master programs between 2004 to 2021. Enrollment peaked around 152,000 people in 2016, but declined to 191,360 by 2020 due to trend of the COVID-19, as you know. This is just I'm mentioning about the master's program enrollment trend, and then let's check it out, the doctoral program. Around 1,600,000, let me correct, around 4,193,277 international students pursued doctoral programs from 2004 to 2021. I'm recording the end of 2024, so this statistic is not include the fiscal year of 2022 to 2024. Let me go back, okay? Doctoral programs around 4,193,277 international students pursued doctoral programs from 2004 to 2021, making it the most popular advanced degree for international students enrolled. Has remained relatively stable compared to master's program. So brightest and smartest people from the globe, they come to USA to study their interest, their specialties. Not just the American people, they are pursuing higher education degree programs, but so many international students, they are pursuing their doctoral programs in the USA. Another question I asked is that since 2000, international undergraduate enrollment in USA university and colleges has varied annually. Let's say in 2000 to 2001, trend was 867 international students, with a significant portion pursuing undergraduate degrees. By 2021 to 2022, total international enrolled reached, don't be surprised, okay, the number is almost 1 million, okay? The number is 948,519, with undergraduate enrolled grown by the 31% that year, though throughout the overall undergraduate. Numbers declined slightly due to pandemic effect. Years, the fiscal year of 2021 and 2022. In 2022 and 2023, million foreign-born students were enrolled access all levels, with the undergraduate made up substantial shares. More than 1 million international students came to the USA. The total number of total enrolled post-secondary students declined by the 0.4% from 2021 to 2022. As I said, that year was a peak of a pandemic. And then 70.3% of all post-secondary students are in graduate program. Among million international students, and it's about 17.3% are studying in the graduate programs. So I was curious about why those years are so peak. So I asked the 1991 US born compare with the rate of graduation from the high school and how many percentage of high school students graduated, things like that. I'm gonna do this type of information gonna be the next video. It is interesting that to see that how many people apply for the higher education since 1950s, but I will report those type of information next videos. we may understand why the so many we may wonder how much international students contribute to the USA economy. That's why I research on those type of information as well. Before I talk about the salary of H-1B visa holders receiving from the Tax Act and then Finance Act, let me do the how much international students contribute to USA local economy, things like that. Since 2000, the annual expenses for international students studying in the USA have varies significantly as of the 2024 to 2025 academic year. The estimated total cost for a full-time international student is around $64,000, which includes tuition, housing, food, health insurance, and personal expenses. Each individual brings around $64,000 to the USA economy. On average, living expenses alone can range from the $25,000 to $45,000 per year, depending on the lifestyle or location. Those comprehensive financial commitment underscores the international importance of building effectively for the international student. Over the last 25 years, international students have significantly impacted the U.S. economy, contributing tens of billions annually. And then tens of billions economic contribution. In the USA, in the 2023 to 24 academic years, international students contribute how much? 45.8 billion USA economic, supporting how many jobs? 378,175 jobs. Let me repeat one more time. This is from the fiscal year of 2023 to 24. International students contribute 43.8 billion to the U.S. economy, supporting 378,000. Let me repeat, 378,175 jobs. So, and I was interested in which state has most benefit from the international student who brings their own money to their state. According to NAFSA organization, New York State benefit the most for international students. It's 135,000 international students contribute USA dollar 6.3 billion for an average of each international student to contribute $46,478. That supports 51,719 jobs in state of New York. Each of the 140,858 international students for California, I'm talking about the state of California right now, spend an average of $45,434. That makes 6.4 billion that support 55,114 jobs in state of California. And I mentioned the state of New York, and the state of California. So I was interested about the state of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, and Michigan. Let me share with each state how many international students have it, and then how much the total international students contribute to their state, and then how many jobs support that. Okay. Number one, I already mentioned about the New York State and then California, and then next one is New Jersey, state of New Jersey, and then in New Jersey there are 23,092 international students are studying their advanced degree or undergraduate programs. Each they contribute to the state as a whole is that $809.3 million to the state of New Jersey that support 9,000 jobs. Okay, and next one is Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania alone, more than 50,000 international students are studying in this state. They contribute $2 billion US dollars to the state, and they support 25,115 jobs. Let's go next one. Virginia. In Virginia, there are around 20,274 international students are studying in the state of Virginia. They contribute $717.5 million to the state that support 8,523 jobs. Okay, let's go to next one. North Carolina. There are 22,782 international students are studying in the state of North Carolina. They contribute $810 million to the state. That supports 8,459 jobs. Okay, and next state gonna be Georgia. In Georgia, there are 24,265 international students are studying, and they contribute to the state $839 million to the state that support 9,355 jobs in the state of Georgia. Okay, let's go to the Middle Western region in the USA. Illinois. In Illinois, there are 47,000 international students studying, and then they contribute overall $1.8 billion to the state of Illinois. They support 20,000 jobs. And Indiana, the state of Indiana, there are 30,000 international students studying, and then they contribute $890.2 million to the state of Indiana. They support 8,297 jobs. And next state gonna be Ohio. In Ohio, there are 30,000 international students are studying in the state of Ohio. They contribute to the state $1.2 billion, and they support 12,000 jobs in the state of Ohio. And next one, in Michigan, there are around 33,000 international students are studying in the state of Michigan. They contribute $1.3 billion to the state that support 14,204 jobs in the state of Michigan. And then in conclusion, based on the available data, 33.7% of H-1 visa holders in fiscal 2021, and then 31.7% in fiscal year of 2022 had a bachelor's degree as their highest highest educational attainment. However, specific state level data for H-1B holders with the B holders degree is not directly reported, so we do not have any specific data from the statewide. For context states like New York, state of New York, or California, or Texas, or New Jersey typically have the highest numbers of H-1B workers due to their large tech and finance industries. States such as Illinois, Massachusetts, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Ohio, Indiana, or Michigan also host significantly H-1B visa populations, especially in urban centers with STEM and business hubs. So if you are looking for H-1B visa, you should research which state has a lot of potential employers to you, and then apply to get the H-1B visa. As you know that Elon Musk are the beneficiary of a H-1B visa. He was born in South Africa and he came to the USA. And he got H-1B visa, and finally he became an American. And then he is the number one richest person in the world. I'm not talking about the money is the number one priority, but USA is the one of the nations who are adopting immigrants from the foreign high-skilled educated person in order to be a better America, and then in order to lead the world. If you do not have any human resources who has a high skilled and then educated people, the nation cannot be a leader or cannot be a think tank. So thank you for watching, and if you like my videos, please click on the likes and subscribe. As my potential subscribers increased, I will expand my interest to whatever. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.